Yeah. Yep. I think that
What is Lisa doing?
I know that I got really distracted.
The way she's sitting
Here, I'll show you guys. I got really distracted.
The way she's sitting is just like very like barbarian like.
Yeah, as you were talking, that popped up, and I was like, "What in the world?"
She's eating breakfast, and she looks like she's pushing out a fart. Honestly, what is going on?
My head is attached to that.
Better.
Are you sure?
I kind of feel like I should wear a hat, like, all over my whole head, and then you can't see my face.
I have a pillow that you can just, you can take the pillowcase.
I could just wear, like, a sandwich bag on my head.
Okay, ready?
Yeah.
3, 2, 1. That's going to become my favorite part of every single episode.
I try to come up with new dance routines every single time.
Hey everyone, we are back. Big Brother 26 conversations. We had to skip a couple of days because we had a pet emergency, but we are good.
We had a couple pet emergencies.
We had like quite a few. Like,
it
so
was crazy.
Yeah, without getting too into it, our dog had to go to the emergency room in critical condition.
Crisis.
Yeah,
literally.
Crisis. His kidneys were shutting down, but we got him there in time. We saved him.
Thank you, Jesus.
Yes, but it's been a ride. So we're back.
Yes.
We got caught up on Big Brother, and
we both had really bad colds, which we're willing to say it might actually have been the flu. But anyway, we're here, people.
So we just crammed on Big Brother. So now we're caught up. We're like, let's make a video.
Yeah.
So if you're here, start off by hitting the subscribe, hit the bell. We love for you guys to stay here and interact with us. We always read our comments and interact with everybody. So.
Hey.
So the episode just aired, and it ended with, if you watched it, which hopefully you did if you're watching our video, we saw the eviction of Matt.
Now, I didn't really see that. Like, obviously, when we were picking the people that we wanted to have on our teams, you never would have thought Matt would be going first. So, for me, I love it. I love it when a bow hunk, somebody that has all the potential to make it to the very end of the game, actually goes home first. Which I thought it was cool that the house guests follow suit. I feel, personally, that they all decided to send Matt home for the most part simply because, hey, you've got him on the block, send him home. And they don't always do that. And that gets me very frustrated in past BB seasons where you have it right there and not everybody does it. They're too chicken to do it.
And Joseph said it best.
I've seen every season of the show, and it's genuinely impressive how bad you are at this game. I've seen.
Hey, he's been saying some really funny one-liners, hasn't he?
Tucker said my favorite goodbye message, and I was over here trying to find it because that one's funny. We're gonna throw some Angela on there. We're gonna talk about her in a second. But Tucker had a really funny goodbye message.
Matt, you're a cool guy, but you played this game terribly. You fell in love within a week.
Yikes. So I do agree. Like, once we finally realized what Matt said to Angela, I think that he came on way too strong. Yeah, it is part of the game to say, hey, if you're going to put me up, guess what? When it's my turn, your butt's going up on the block. But you don't say that out loud.
Yeah, it's
I don't know. Yeah, I don't think, I agree with Joseph in the sense that I don't think that his gameplay was very good at all. However, that doesn't mean that I agree with Angela's gameplay. Sorry.
No, that's like an inner monologue or like talking to your like alliance
yeah.
later. But I do think that he made a crucial error, and I still think Angela is crazy as F. So
he might have crazy eyes, but Angela is crazy. So, and she keeps saying it. Like, say it one time, I guess, because you accidentally spewed it out of anger. I'll give you that. But she kept saying it. And it just makes her look like a child. And then she keeps making the crazy eyes. So don't get me on the Angela tangent, okay?
Oh, no, we're going on the Angela tangent.
Okay, get me on that Angela tangent.
So part of the conversation a lot of people are having is Angela a CBS plant?
Wow.
So the fact that she was on The Price is Right, and then she was also on Dr. Phil, and now she's on Big Brother. Is it a coincidence that the most like drama-starting, unhinged person of the house has been on 2 other CBS shows? And so a lot of people are bringing up the question is, did CBS plant her in the house to purposely start up drama and cause chaos in the house to keep the show interesting? What do you think?
I could literally get on board with that simply because she's over the top. She's so over the top. And then secondly, a backfire in her face. Like, why would you go on national television and act like that when you are a grandmother and you have children? Why would you do that? So, fine, be a plant all day long, but you look like an idiot.
Well, and I think that'd be the purpose of her if she was a plant. And
Her family would forgive her, but I wouldn't want to play that role. I wouldn't. That would not be the type of role model that I would want to be, or the type of image I would want to portray myself to be on television. Sorry, but that is just me, okay?
So yeah, if you go on and if you search for this on X, just type in BB6 Angela Plant, you're gonna see a lot of comments and videos, and basically the conspiracy theory has grown some legs and it's starting to run. When I first heard it, I was like, oh no, she's not a plant. Then I started looking further into it, and I was like, you know what? I could see a world where they did this, because the last few seasons haven't held up to old Big Brother, and now everyone's kind of saying like, oh my gosh, this is the best Big Brother season of the modern era. And is it a coincidence that like they have this person there that's pushing the entertainment? Because if you take Angela out of week 1, this week would not have been even nearly this entertaining. So I can get behind that theory that she's a plant. I'm not saying I think she's a plant, but I can get behind the theory.
It seems like everybody is saying that she's a plant. I mean, there's probably better ways that you could make yourself have 5 minutes of fame. So good on you, Angela.
Now,
we'll forget about you in 5 minutes. Wait, hold on. I almost forgot about her.
This is Angela's daughter. And she just went on Facebook and said, my mom is not a plant. She loves being on TV and has applied for the show for years. But I promise you, none of this is planned or scripted. And we, her family, are just riding this crazy train with you all. So coming straight from family, her daughter's going on there saying, nope, this is her. So, and I tend to believe it. I think it'd be hard to, unless she's a really good actress, it'd be hard to keep up the consistency. I pegged her in her interview that she was going to be unhinged. I said it. You can go back in our video where we were meeting the house guest for the first time, and I was like, this lady is going to be nuts, and I was dead on. Not saying that Matt did not deserve it. He did. He made mistakes. He said things he shouldn't have said, and he awoke the beast. But then after that, she is confronted MJ. She just confronted right before we started recording this video. She confronted Chelsea. So I don't know if you guys saw that or not, but Chelsea was heading into the diary room, and Angela come running down the stairs, and she's like, Chelsea, can I talk to you real quick? And she's like, they've been calling me 3 times, I gotta get into the diary room. She's like, no, real quick, let me talk to you. And she goes, what did you mean when you said you're just trying to make the house happy by nominating me? Which I'm getting ahead of myself here, but, spoiler alert, Chelsea won the head of household competition. And talking to Angela, she told Angela, I'm probably going to put you in the block because I'm trying to keep the house happy. And at first, Angela was like, okay, I get it. And then the cooking happened, where she kind of cooks in her head. And she's like, wait a second, if she's trying to make the house happy, that means the whole house wants me out. And then she went running. She cornered Chelsea. She was like, kind of like, I would say berating her a little bit. But so you got to picture Chelsea has her hand on the diary room door with the door open, like kind of like backing into the diary room. And Angela's like, wait. Does the whole house want me out? She's like, if the whole house wanted me out, how come they sided with me with the Matt vote? It's like,
they didn't side with you with the Matt vote. They wanted Matt out because he's one of the strongest players in BB. Hello, or he has potential to be, even though he also has like he needs to edit himself just as much as Angela does. Honestly, the two of them both need to edit themselves, and I honestly think that they both have an ego problem. Angela just has a major paranoia problem, and she gets in her own head. And she's toxic. The things that she has said to Matt, I'm so sorry. Whether Matt did whatever Matt did, as a grown woman, I'm 50. We're the same exact age. You don't act like that. That's not how you handle it and conduct yourself. That if you're 20, yeah, I could get on board if she was 20 years old, maybe even 30. But 50, where's the woman in you? You're not acting like a woman. You're acting like you're in high school. Okay? Continually saying crazy eyes. Bringing up his mom, I'm sorry, that's unacceptable. I don't care. That's unacceptable. And then she was even saying other things that were low blows, okay? And it's just gross. It's gross. She's making herself look bad. And so, that's it. She looks bad, okay? She looks tacky and bad and paranoid and cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs.
Well, in the house, the house has kind of come under the same thought process. So you can only keep confronting people for so long before you're going to run out of alliances in this game. And I really don't think she's got anyone left in the game that wants to team up with her. So, I mean, her only hope in this game at this point is to keep winning, which that's going to be difficult in some of these challenges for her. So
because she did that, okay, and just set aside the fact that she might have had some points, okay? She might have had some things that were valid, right? That were justified. The way she handled it was wrong. And not even that, it was for everyone else, but it was wrong for herself because she literally blew her own game up by doing that because now people aren't going to trust her. They're going to think that she's unhinged. She even said herself that she has a big mouth. Well, that's not something that you want to brag about, especially when you're in the BB house, because look at Quinn. They were trying to get her to be on their team right away. They liked her. They gave her a term of endearment, mama, or whatever.
Right.
And now they're taking all that back because of that little show that she put on that she was probably pretty proud of herself for. So.
Well, the reason I would say the reason why she was proud of herself is because she was believing the things that she was thinking in her head. So.
Which is sad. In all honesty, like that actually makes me feel bad for her, that she was that she was laying in bed contemplating everyone's Angela demise.
Oh my gosh. Okay, so breaking news coming in while we're filming live. So the big thing I was going to talk about, but now there's no point because now we have an answer.
Look at Lisa and Kenny.
So when Leah and Mackenzie went up to Chelsea's room and they were telling her how to run her HOH, and it looked like Chelsea was going along with it. She had us all fooled. We're like, Chelsea, we thought you were a good player. Why are you listening to these two? And they're up there saying, okay, we got to do this and we got to do this and we got to do this, and it looked like she was steamrolling Chelsea's HOH. What Chelsea wanted to do was put up Lisa, Kenny, and Angela. Kenny and Angela for obvious reasons, and Lisa because they're trying to flush out the power, and they got it narrowed down to just a few people, and they think Lisa has one of the powers.
Yeah.
Well, when they went up there, they were convincing her to put up a pawn because they really want to target Angela. They want to get Angela out of the house. And so they're saying that we should put up Cam because he's going to be really good at competitions. So when they go to Big Brother AI, Cam can beat them. And in that meeting, Cam agreed to do it. It's week 2, and Cam's like, you know what? I feel comfortable with it. Go ahead. I'll be a pawn. That's cool. And
that early in the game.
Oh yeah, all the Big Brother fans are like, dude, have you not watched this game? Like
that makes me crazy.
You're a physical threat. Like if he went up as a pawn, Quinn would have been all over that. He would have had him home. Quinn still has his power, so there's no telling when he's going to come into play and use it. But we all thought Chelsea was going to get swayed by Leah and Mackenzie. Come to find out, she wasn't. Apparently, the nominations just happened, and she went through with what she wanted to do. And we got we got Lisa, Kenny, and Angela.
Let's just talk about Kenny for a second. How disappointing. Kenny has all the potential in the world. Angela's disappointing to me too. I really would have liked to have seen the two of them team up. I can't believe some of the people that she even chose to put on the block. There are people that she could have aligned herself with, and she just came out, blasting bullets at people and acting a fool. Also, I'm very disappointed in Kenny. He's willing to throw in the towel. I don't understand it. And I said that in one of our beginning videos, is that I get so sick and tired of people that are being cast that really don't, it comes across as if they're not grateful to be on the show, and that it's not an honor to be on the show. They're willing to throw in the towel just like that because they just don't care. Well, that's sad because there's someone else that could have had that spot that would have really, really loved to have that spot. And it kind of makes Kenny look weak, that he just wants to just, blow it off and be like, oh, I'll just go home. Seriously, Kenny?
Yeah, and I think that's one of the saddest things. It almost feels like every season there seems to be one person that's like,
why?
A couple weeks in are like, it's cool. Like I miss my family. It's like, do you know how many people apply for years to get on this show? You got selected, and you're just gonna.
And he hasn't even been in the house for a month yet, and he's already willing to throw in the towel.
I think no matter what, it's emotion.
Sorry.
I'm fine. I'm just gonna have to fight this whole game, and I don't know my life any other way, so I'm okay. Thank you for checking.
I don't even know. Do we have?
Lisa is very sassy.
Yeah, I was just about to say that. Like, every time I watch Lisa having a conversation with
She's
someone
just
in the house, she's, like, very direct, very blunt, like, very, like, I can't remember who, she was talking to, Angela after the first HOH, and she's like, you know, I consider you a friend, I consider you an ally. She's like, I don't care about friends. I need to know what's going on. Like, you nominated me, what's going on? Like, she talks, like, very, like, it's like...
She's abrupt and abrasive.
And she's outside of every alliance, which
again, that
really
doesn't work
isn't any.
either. That tactic doesn't work either. You have to sometimes kill people with kindness just a little bit. You don't have to go completely over the top, but for goodness sakes. That's why she's going to keep finding herself on the block day in and day out, week after week, simply because of her attitude problem.
And can I throw something else out there? This is petty, but when you come to Big Brother, like, people have to understand that when you come into the house of Big Brother, like, little things can give them excuses to send you home. Like, sometimes people are messy, they snore, they, you know, you have to go in there and, like, make sure you're not doing anything annoying. And Lisa is blasting the house with glitter, and it's literally pissing off the house guests.
I love glitter, but
you see them.
she might be a little over the top when it comes to glitter. Okay.
Well, people are getting mad because if you see, like, Chelsea was sweeping it up, and she's like, I swear to God, if Lisa comes in here and gets any more glitter in this room, I'm sending her home.
But what's the deal with the glitter? It's one thing to sprinkle glitter on food or whatever every once in a while, but, like, why is there so much glitter going on?
Yeah, she thinks she's Tinkerbell or something, just want to blast everyone with pixie dust. But
Listen,
like,
I used to be Tinkerbell, and I will tell you this right now, I wouldn't even bring pixie dust into the BB house. I wouldn't even think about it.
as I was digging through videos and clips of the live feeds, I found at least a dozen videos where people are getting annoyed at the glitter. So
I love glitter, and I can't help but wonder if I would get annoyed by it too.
Yeah,
There's only so much glitter you can handle, and it's really hard to clean up. I'm on Chelsea's team. You just can't. It's impossible, right? It's impossible. I will say this, and this might sound rude, but Lisa dresses like a 15-year-old. That's weird.
She does have...
I shouldn't talk, though, because sometimes I dress kind of young. I said that before, but, there are limits, okay?
As far as alliances go in the house, we don't really have a concrete alliance. They try to put together a few, but they've all pretty much, farted out pretty quickly. So there was, the alpha male alliance, that didn't work out. Lisa was trying to get an all-girl alliance, that didn't work out. They had the,
Hold on, it's hard to see.
Yeah, and I was like, I should remember this.
Then the barbershop.
They tried the barbershop for what it was. I think that was a fake alliance from the beginning.
I think the one that we're thinking of that my brain's farting on literally is the one that Angela was paranoid about, and she said it was like this show that they were putting on. Collective.
Wow.
The Collective. I don't know why I brain farted. You put me on the spot.
Man.
The Collective.
I put myself on the spot.
I actually like the name of The Collective.
Yeah.
I like that one.
Too bad it didn't work. And I like the people...
Oh, and then there was the Bang Bang. What was that called? It was like this. It was Angela and Quinn.
All I know is that there isn't any solid alliances right now, and anything that they've tried to put together seems to have fallen apart. The one showmance got tore apart immediately. It looks like Leah, Mackenzie are going to try to team up, so we got that going on. But my favorite duo so far in the house...
That will simply not do. Please give me your hand. Thank you.
What, so they're being robots?
Yeah, Henry fast forward.
Are they having crushes on each other?
I don't think it's a crush.
They're just friends.
I think Quinn brings out Leah's playful, childish side, but they're both just being robots for 2 minutes.
So far.
All the hosting.
That. Thank you.
That made it good.
I had a glitch. I'm a robot.
Don't worry about it.
I don't need food or nutrition to survive. Dude.
I'm going to tell you this. When we were watching the interviews, I never in a million years would thought Leah would be like this.
Yeah.
Fun.
That's a pleasant surprise.
yeah, as I'm watching, this is the second time I've seen her and Quinn being hilarious together, and I want to follow my favorite people based on who's playing the game with the best strategy, and I can't help but just keep wanting to root for these two because they're so much fun to watch. Like, I don't think it's a showmance, but I mean, weirder things have happened.
I would honestly love for it to be a showmance.
She comes on being the underwear model or being the
Yeah.
underwear line, and you know she's like the Miami girl on yachts, and then she gets a crush on Quinn. Like, that would be awesome.
Honestly, I like to be pleasantly surprised by women like that they come off like, I wish she wouldn't have done her video presentation like that, where she comes across like a typical ditzy blonde that's just trying to show off her body. Because what I see on the show is not that. I don't see that at all. I mean, obviously she's gorgeous and beautiful, you know, and she has a great figure and all of that stuff. But she seems like she's got a good head on her shoulders. She's funny.
Yeah. Yep. I think that
What is Lisa doing?
I know that I got really
The way
distracted.
she's sitting is
Here, I'll show you guys.
what
I got really distracted. By
is the way she's sitting is just like very like barbarian like.
Yeah, as you were talking, that popped up, and I was like, "What in the world?"
She's eating breakfast and she looks like she's pushing out a fart. Honestly, what is going on? Look at Kenny's like, oh my gosh, quit talking to me. You're making me crazy.
But they're talking about how even though they're both on the block, like they're fairly certain everyone wants Angela out.
I would love that. I kind of think that that's true. But see, Angela was talking to Chelsea earlier today, and she was saying, you know, please put me up. If you're going to put me up. See, Chelsea said, I'm going to put you up, but I have no intentions of sending you home. But when she was talking to Mackenzie, that's not the tone that she had. She was basically talking about how annoying she thought Angela was. However, I did miss some of the conversations because we can't go back and rewind this week when we were going through all the stuff that we were going through. So I don't know if she was just putting a lot of fluff to Mackenzie or if she was speaking truth. So Angela was asking, I'd like to go up early so I have 2 chances to win. One of the things Chelsea said is, I don't think that Angela's going to win anything. So we'll see.
Yeah, and I was just looking at some of the photos here too. So Quinn still has his power, and he wants Cedric and Cam gone because they are the 2 strongest physical threats in the house, which I think Tucker should also be considered a strong threat, but everyone loves Tucker right now.
See, here's the thing. Tucker, to me, even though I adore Tucker, but he is one of the biggest threats. But see, he's going to play his game by being funny and charming, and I believe that that's probably exactly who Tucker is. And people are going to forget about the fact that he actually needs to go home because they enjoy his presence.
Yep, a decent competitor who sneaks to the end because they're so likable. That's
Kind of like Cody.
yeah, like I think he's on the path exactly like Cody.
Yes.
I think he's on the path to be America's favorite player. He's being hilarious. There was a clip. All right, so Corinne hasn't seen this clip yet. I want your genuine reaction to this.
Okay. Sorry, I had to take a break. My Great Pyrenees is acting like toddler.
Is this your good side, or is this your good side, or is this your good side? Okay, ready?
Yeah.
America's gonna love that.
Okay,
This
get
guy-
me back.
You guys want to go?
Never mind, I'm good.
America's gonna love that.
So he put Senten.
Okay,
This
get
guy-
me back.
You guys want to go?
And she just walked
Never
away.
mind, I'm good.
I don't know why I thought that was so funny.
That happens to me all the time.
So Chemo won the AI veto challenge, and no one saw that coming. I think everyone would have been betting on Kenny or Matt winning, and Chemo comes up with the win, and that wasn't an easy challenge.
No,
Like,
I was sitting there going, wait, huh?
I
What?
was
Huh?
wrong. Like, I was trying to count from my chair, and I would have guessed Joseph, so I would have lost.
I was really excited that Chemo won. That was really exciting. He's so sweet.
And if you saw the house reaction too, when they said Chemo won the whole house minus, Mackenzie, he was so excited, like he couldn't even. He was like hyperventilating. It was cool. It was cool to watch him like have that moment.
I really like Chemo. That's good. He deserved to have that moment for sure.
Which we're gonna wrap up at the end of every week. We're gonna wrap up with our fantasy football update.
Let us know in the comment section down below which house guest surprised you the most. Okay, so from what you saw in their beginning interviews to what you've seen so far, Who surprised you the most? Sean.
Who surprised me is Leah.
Leah? Okay, so the one that surprised me the most so far is Angela. I did not expect her to be like that. I didn't.
I really thought that Leah was gonna annoy the crap out of me.
But Leah has surprised me also, so she would be my number 2 for sure. And that's a pleasant surprise. Angela's a disappointed surprise. So do you have your pleasant surprise is Leah? Do you have a disappointed? Gosh, Kenny, I'm disappointed in Kenny too. But do you have anyone that you're like, I really had higher expectations for this person and they really kind of let me down?
Kenny, because we both thought Kenny was gonna be a strong player. So he would be at the top of my list because I thought he was gonna be like another Derek, and he is far from Derek.
That's so unfortunate. I thought so too.
Yeah, so he was my biggest disappointment so far. I'm entertained by watching Cedric for some reason. Just watching his interaction with everyone, I think that he's gonna be so likable. Cam is giving like calm vibes, and it seems like everyone in the house likes Cam. So Cam, Cedric are both going to do really good in this game. Tucker's exactly who I thought he was going to be. Joseph is pretty much who I thought he was going to be.
I would agree with you. I'm pleasantly surprised by Leah, pleasantly surprised by Cedric, and completely disappointed in Angela and Kenny. It's crazy. I'm pleasantly surprised about Chelsea also.
Which brings us to our fantasy teams. So these are our fantasy teams that we drafted. I'm going to say, like, if you want to talk about disappointments, like, after the draft, I was like, this poor girl, she doesn't know how to play fantasy football or fantasy Big Brother. I looked at her team, I'm like, what was she thinking? And after week one, yes, because look at my team. I got all the alpha guys, the strongest competitors. You know, I got who I thought would be the good floaters that would make it to the very end.
Yeah, the dream team.
I thought I did. Corinne in her first week of Big Brother has 16 points. And I mean, her MVP right now is Lisa.
That's not going to be for very long.
Nope. Your MVP is Angela.
That's not going to be for very long.
You got 5 points.
I picked the 2 pistols. What the heck?
So
then the one that wants to... I want to say loser, I think, because Kenny just wants to be a loser, so...
You got both HOHs in the first 2 weeks. You got the veto winner. You got Kenny got 4 points because he got... I can't remember why he got 4 points. Oh, he survived the block. You get 4 points when you survive the block.
I was literally just drawing the blank. I'm like, ugh.
You got Mackenzie and Quinn, who both have special powers right now. Like, you got literally the dream team. Like, I got nothing. So my score is -1. I have -1 points after the first week.
I just don't... Okay, so, like, if you look at my list of people, Angela definitely is going to be going home soon. Lisa is definitely going to be going home eventually. Probably pretty quickly. Kenny is going to eliminate himself. So you got those 3. I think Quinn has a lot of potential. I still believe in Mackenzie. Joseph is awesome. Takora is awesome. And Chelsea's awesome. So there's 3 of my people that are like rogue individuals. How about you?
I'm trying to remember if Chemo got me 4 points. I think there's actually points in there for winning the AI arena. And then Matt lost me 2 points. Cedric lost me a point. Chemo lost me 2 points. Like, I'm really not happy with my team after week 1. I have so much ground to make up. Looking at my team now, I'm just worried because I think I got, like, Chemo's not going to be doing a whole lot. Brooklyn is, like, doing nothing. Matt's been evicted.
Yeah, we were talking about who we think is a floater right now. What do you guys think? Who do you think is a floater at this moment in time?
Brooklyn is the #1 floater. You can't say Chemo's a floater because he won a competition now.
Yeah.
So Brooklyn is really the main floater. Maybe Regina. She's got a good social.
He always says Regina.
Rabina.
Right? Don't you?
Yeah.
Yeah.
She's got a good social
but she has
game.
a sweet personality, it seems like. So.
But Leah's making moves. Chelsea won HOH. Like, your whole team, you don't even have a floater on your team, except for Kenny begging to go home every day.
Good Lord.
Like, Kenny wants to be sent home.
That's sad.
But yeah, so Corinne has 16 points. I have -1. This game, let's not do fantasy anymore. It's stupid. Thank you so much for joining in for another Big Brother mashup here. Let us know in the comments what your thoughts and feelings are, who your favorite house guest is. Are you excited to see Matt go home? Are you in support of Angela? Do you think Angela's crazy? We're interested to see your feedback. So we will see you on our next
Crazy
video.
Guys and crazy person. Hey, hey.
And do you think Angela's a plant?
I don't know about that. But Angela needs to go home this week.
I think she's got a good chance of going home. Guys, peace out. We'll see you on the next one.
Bye, guys. Thanks for watching.
Peace.